So, Assalamu alaikum. I just uploaded this worksheet since a few students requested me for more of them, and few requested at school not to give them. Nonetheless, since I got the email, I just quickly made this thing. Question number one was discussed in at school. Subtract this from this. Obviously, the last expression written the last, I told you as before, is written first. 8g minus 90 plus 11d. So it's 8g minus 9 what minus 9t plus 11d is written first, and then you write a minus sign, and then you put the first expression, algebraic expression, in the last within the brackets. Subtract means subtraction sign, and 7g minus 80 plus 90 is written afterwards since it was in the first position. Subtract this from this, so the last one is written first, the first one is written at the last. 7g minus 80, 7g minus 80 plus 90. So we have to be very careful. I'm going to go back and check my stuff. 8g minus 90 plus 11d and 7g minus 80 plus 90. So repeated instructions, but obviously it takes time. We have to follow the instructions. This is your question number one. So you write all of this expression as it is, no change in that. Many students start collecting the like terms before changing the signs. Do not do that. Minus 7g and minus is plus 80. Do not forget that, okay? So minus 7g plus 80 and minus times plus is minus 90. All right, now that we have changed the signs, we collect the like terms. 8g and 7g. Left side sign, do not take the right one, please. The right one, left one over here is plus. So it's plus 8g. When there is no sign, there is the plus sign. Minus 7g together. All right. And I shall take green for t's. So it's minus 90 plus 80 and 4d's plus 11d and minus 9d. So we have collected the like terms, same terms, okay? Now, this is equal to 8 minus 7 plus 1g, which is just g. Different signs, mind it, we subtract but keep the sign of the greater number. Here, 8, greater absolute value is plus 1. 8 minus 7, 1g. Similarly, 9 minus 8 gives you 1, but you do not write it. You don't change the sign of minus 9 to a plus and plus 8 into a minus. So it is 1t, and sign of the greater absolute value is minus t. Okay. Similarly, 11 minus 9 gives you 10, 11, 2. So sign of the greater number is plus, so I write plus, and 11 minus 9 is 2d. That's your answer for question number 1. Now, question number 2 says what? Let's check it again. Question number 1, when you're done with your worksheet, you go through it. 8 minus 7, 1g. Minus 9 minus plus, so minus t. 11 minus 9 gives you 2d. Now, given that c equals to 5, v equals to 10, b equals to negative 5, and n equals to 6. So we evaluate the expression. CV means what? When there is no sign. What sign is it? When there is no sign, what sign is it? Then nothing here. That means you multiply them. You don't just write C and V. C and V like 5 and 10. You can't write it like this. 5 and 10 together. No, there has to be a multiplication sign between them. Now, after the words, it's plus b minus n. So what is b here? B is negative 5, so I write a plus sign and a negative 5 in the bracket. And minus n is, we have 6 here. So, BODMAS, BIMDAS, PEMDAS, 5 tens of 50 will multiply first. Plus minus minus 5 and minus 6. Left to right rule is supposed to be followed. Do not forget this in the addition subtraction. Towards the left right, towards the left side, it's 50 minus 5. That gives us 45 minus 6 as it is. Many students just do it like this. 50 minus 5 is 45 and then 45. This does not look cool at all. Avoid it. One of my coordinators, they just rejected the child's work. So you never know what kind of, invigilator you are dealing with. So better avoid that. 15 minus 6, 9 and 4, 339. Always check your work by counting again. All right, I'm going to check it again now. I'm done with my work. What to do next? I'm going to check my question again. CV plus B minus N. C was 5. V was 10. 5 tens are 50. Plus minus minus 5 and minus 6. So I've got 5 10 50 minus 5 45. Minus 6 gives me 39. All right, that's how I'm checking. But when I'm doing questions, I'm doing them very, very slowly. Part B. Now, what's part B for us? 2 over b. Now this is very important. We have got fractions here. Many students just do not like fractions even though they have been doing this since grade 4. Minus 1 over 5v minus c minus n, I believe. Minus c minus n. So we have got 2 over b was minus 5. So that's we are plugging in the values now. 2 over negative 5 would, in the end, I told you minus sign will be written with the fraction and this becomes 2 over 5. Do not forget that. Minus 1 over v, what was v? V was 10 minus 1 by 10 minus c. There's nothing underneath it. Do not forget there is a 1 underneath it, okay? Put it yourself. C is 5 and n is 6. So it is minus 5 by 1 and minus 6 by 1. Got it? So guys, this is the largest number, 10, and we want 10 everywhere in the denominator because in order to solve the fractions, we have to, make the denominator same. So I've got everything plugged in. Now I can see that this is minus 2 by 5, minus 1 by 10, minus 5 by 1, minus 6. By the way, it was minus 5 and minus 6 before. Now since I'm dealing with these, rather than doing them separately, just do them all together and get it done and over with. So 5 times 2 is 10. To make the denominator same, 1 times 10, top and bottom, top number is numerator, bottom is denominator. And then, so I've got a common denominator 10 for all of them. So it's minus 2 twos are 4, 5 twos are 10, minus 1 by 10, minus 10 fives are 50 by 10, and minus 6 tens are 60 by 10. Now remember that you are supposed to take a common denominator. Many students take it directly, but since you have been making equivalent fractions, so I thought just to do it like this. Minus 4, minus 1, minus 50, minus 60. Now when you have same signs, you add them but keep the sign of the greater number. Start dealing with these one by one. Minus 55 minus 60 gives you this. And minus 115 over 10. So you divide it. It's an improper fraction. You've got 5, 0 at the top. There's 5 is smaller than 10. So it's minus 10 whole 5 by 10, which is obviously going to be simplified further. Remember, 10 times 10 is 100. 100 plus 5 gives you, oops, that's a 15. So that's a mistake somewhere. So what are we going to do? I'm going to recheck my work. 1, 15, 10 ones are 10, 11 minus 10, 15. And then I write 10 ones are 10 again. So it's 11 whole, not 10 whole. So that gives me 11 wholes, 5 by 10, because when I checked my work, I saw that I was wrong. Sometimes I make mistakes on purpose. So make sure that my students are learning from them. So how do I do that? 10 times 11, 110, plus 5 gives me 115. So every time you also are supposed to do like that. Check your work even if you've done your divisions, okay? Now, this is obviously supposed to be simplified. Last digits are 5 and 0. Whenever the last digits are 0 and 5, you just divide by 5, okay? So that gives you minus 11 whole. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. That's your answer for this. Do email me if you have a different answer, if I've made another kind of a mistake somewhere here, but I will obviously recheck my work. That's how I want you to do your work. 2 by 5 minus 1 by 10. Have I put in the wrong values? I'm going to check again. B was negative 5, so I made it minus 2 by 5. V was 10. C and N was 5 and 6 respectively. So making it a 1, 10 5s are 50, 10 6 60. 1 by 10 stays the same, minus 4 over 10. And minus 60 plus 50, 159. Ooh, okay, no, not 59, it's 51 and 55. 55 and 60 gives me 6 plus 5, 11. Yeah, I think we are correct. Or 11 and 5. And then I divide it. 10 ones are 10. 10 was a 10, 5, 11 whole 5 by 10. So it's negative 11 whole 1 by 2. Alright everyone, same signs we add, but keep the sign of the negative. Okay. Now, we are done with these questions. Question 1 and 2 I'm going to upload, and after that I'm going to upload question number 3 and the last one. Okay.